Okay guys, we have to start off this video by talking about the day one winners, Pink and Anas. They won 2 of their games out of a total of 6 games. They played very consistent and they definitely deserved that first place. And actually in the last game, Tyson and Tom City had height, but they came out of nowhere, took height and won the game. And like I said, they absolutely popped off and they are definitely going to come top 3. At least that is what I think. And if they keep up this consistency in day 2, they will definitely come top 3. Okay guys, and next we need to talk about Growls and Clown. This was actually their first time ever playing an FNCS final. They played really consistent and they came second in their 4th game and died to Savage and Benji. But yeah, overall they played really good, and yeah, I am really excited for what they can do in day 2. Okay, and next we have to talk about Han and Queasy, and obviously Han being the Grand Royale champion, and they came 4th overall, which is pretty good, and they kind of popped off, and I think they will be able to come top 5 if they play consistent in day 2, but only time can tell. Okay, and next we have to talk about everyone's favorite Thomas HD and Tyson. They came 7th overall, and I don't know if it's good for someone like Tyson because obviously he's the 4-time FNCS champion, and I think Thomas HD is the 2-time FNCS champion, but I'm not really sure about that. They kind of played consistent but choked their 5th game. And guys, by the way, in the 5th game, Tyson had 4 launch pads and max match, but still he somehow died. And remember, this is not some random dude we're talking about. This is Falcon Tyson. And I don't know how I thought he would come top 5 that game, but unfortunately he died. And yeah, that happened. They played pretty consistent, and I think they will be able to get a top 5, but their chances of coming first are slightly low because they didn't really do good in day 1. So yeah, but I really want them to come first, and I would love to see Tyson being the 5-time FNCS champion, but I don't know if that will happen this time. Okay guys, and next we're going to talk about the chapter 2 season 7 FNCS champions, Stormy Wright and Kiriachi. They also kind of popped up. They came 9th overall, and yeah, they played kind of consistent, choked a couple of games, and they kind of popped off in their 3rd game, getting 10 kills, which is absolutely crazy. But yeah, I think they will be able to get a top 5, and since they're FNCS champions, I think they will be able to make it happen. But yeah, I am excited for what they have in store for us. Okay guys, and next we're going to talk about Cami Antique, and for those of you who do not know, they came first in chapter 2 season 8 FNCS and second in Grand Royale. They absolutely popped up. Their best game was their 3rd game. They came second to Pink and Anas, and obviously Pink and Anas had the high ground, which is why they won the game, but overall they played pretty good except their last and 4th game. But yeah, I am really happy for them, and I think they will be able to get a top 7. Okay guys, next I want to talk about Savage and Benji Fishy, the OG duo. They kind of popped off, but I would say they played decent. They played really good in their 4th game. They came first with 9 kills, and in the end game they had 7 armored walls. And by the way, during the game Savage went down, but Benji Fishy was able to res him and they won the game. And yeah, I am very happy for them, and I think they will be able to get a top 10 since they're contested at Tilted Towers. Okay guys, next we have to talk about Seti and Chapix. And for those of you who do not know, Seti is the chapter 2 season 8 FNCS champion, and Chapix being the Grand Royale champion. And I have to say I am very disappointed. They came 48th, which is really bad for players like Seti and Chapix, and it just seems like they didn't know where they wanted to draw. Sometimes they would go log jam and die to Kiriachi and Stormy Wright, and some games they went to Sleepy and died to Joe and Mino. and they only won off one in their last game at Sleepy. They were contested by Vino and Joe, and they didn't even play good in their last game. 24th is not really good, but yeah, I am very disappointed from this team. I mean, I expected way more from Seti and Chapix, and I don't even know if they're gonna get the top 30, man. Like, come on, and they're FNCS champions, and everybody has to be disappointed from Seti and Chapix. But I hope the best for them, I guess.